Scientists have been exploring the evolutions of our universe for decades, trying to gain a better understanding of cosmic phenomenon exhibiting by the celestial bodies that occupy space. NASA and the other space agencies have developed so many space telescopes, among them Kepler, Herschel, Hubble, and the James Webb, all of them trying to explore the hidden knowledge of universe. These telescopes are also discovering or discovered some habitable or weird exoplanet from other solar systems. They have found the planets that come in all shapes and size, from small dwarf planets to massive gaseous giants with some sharing similarities but many having their own unique characteristics that set them apart from the rest. With thousands of confirmed exoplanets and discoveries growing rapidly, it is safe to say the universe planet portfolio is packed with some weird and the wonderful entries. Today, we have come up with two strangest planets that have been detected, and we have tried our best to share their characteristics briefly to energize our science seekers. So grab your telescopes and get ready. The first one we will going to talk about is GJ1214b. The GJ1214b is known as Gliese 1214b, is 42 light years away from Earth and was discovered in November 2009. GJ1214b is classified as a water world and is the only example of such planet yet to be discovered. The alien planet is said to be about 2.7 times the Earth diameter and weighs nearly 7 times as much as our home planet. The planet orbits a small red dwarf star which has only 16% of mass of our own sun. It revolves around its host star at a distance of only 1.3 miles, which is 2 million kilometers only, and it takes 1.5 days to make one complete orbit. So its 1 year duration is only 1.5 days. The GJ1214b has a dense streamy atmosphere which is mostly compared of water vapor. Its low mass suggested that unlike the Earth, the GJ1214b may only have a small amount of rock in its composition. It's thought GJ1214b once orbited the habitable zone around its hot star, which may have allowed the life to exist in its warm atmosphere. GJ1214b is now a hot world with temperature of 200 degrees centigrade. In Fahrenheit, it is 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite being hot, its atmospheric pressure would stop its ocean from boiling. The water on GJ1214b would now have a very strange consistency and would seem very alien to us. As a result of high temperature and atmospheric pressure, it would more like the thick hot ice or alternatively acting more like a gas than a liquid. The next one we will going to talk about is WASP-107b, a marshmallow world or a puffy world planet with weirdly tiny core. The WASP-107b was discovered in 2017 and quickly found it weird. A gas giant orbiting its star very closely at a distance of only 9 million kilometers. The Jupiter, our gas giant, orbits the Sun at roughly 60 million kilometers. So WASP-107b is very close to its Sun. The hot star WASP-107 is an orange dwarf, smaller and the cooler than our Sun, but still not something you want to be that close. The temperature of this world is 1000 degrees centigrade. In Fahrenheit, it is 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. The hot Jupiters are very common exoplanets, but These planets' mass, which is very weird, as it orbits the star gets stuck by the planet's gravity, allowing the planet's mass to be found. The planet's mass is 30 times the Earth, which sounds a lot, but the Jupiter is 300 times the Earth mass. So WASP 107b is the size of the Jupiter, but only 1/10 of its mass. That's why it is sometimes called the Marshmallow world or the Puffball planet with weirdly tiny core. It means it is not really an hot Jupiter, but it is an hot Neptune basically. So its formation will image everyone or anyone. The physical models of the planetary formations have a very difficult time making a giant planet that close to its star at all, let alone one with such low density. So it likely formed further out from its star and moved over time inside. Clearly, there is a lot more to figure out about this planetary marshmallow. As usual, the more observation is required to explore the planet and understanding its form in general. Since we do not have any planets like this in our solar system, so the study of the bizarre world is certainly exception. The study of these exoworlds would give us the idea of our own world's formations too. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention.